One more time again, it's me, Malume Aries, in the studio of Foritech. You can see the cameras are rolling here and there. And I have my brother Judith Delefitu. Today we come in again on the program called what? Mother Africa is in tears. Judith, that one when you translate it in French, how is it going to say?
La pleure de l'Africain.
La pleure de Africain. You heard it, what Judith is saying, La pleure de Africain. You understand me? Africa is our continent. We love this continent very well. We are born and bred in this continent and we have no place again. You understand me? To call home. You understand me? That's why we always say that this is our beloved land. You understand me? So we're always going to advocate on it, whether good or bad. When someone is doing good, we come here and come and applaud him. When someone is doing bad, we come here and come and lash him.
Yes, it's like that. It's like that. We are not here only to talk about bad things. No. Mm-hmm. When you are doing good, you are coming here, and then we're gonna just give credit to what we are doing, according to our policy. We are not gonna just keep quiet when we are doing well. No, you do well. We applaud.
Applaudission.
Exactly.
Applaudission. Judith, I'm laughing, smiling. I'm happy, vibrant in the studio, but it has happened again. This time in Gabon.
Yeah,
let's take it like over how many years now? Like 4 years. Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger. This thing.
You are going.
Sudan.
You are going even long for a while.
Gabon.
Let's say like 1 year. 1 year, how many times? Only this here.
And Judith, my only problem which I'm having is that it's always French-speaking country. Why is it so? You being a French.
Because of the politics of France. I'm telling you, everything is coming from there. They are the reason of this coup which is happening in Africa right now. They are the cause
of it.
Totally.
All right, always we're shifting blames here and there on France here and there. But at the end of the day, it's not the French which come and put the guns on our brothers' hand for them to do whatever they are doing. Judith, there's a new king on block. Now he's the one ruling Gabon now. He's called General Olingwe Nguma. New king on the block. He's a general, army general. I would say, we don't call this revolution or something like it's a coup d'etat. You understand me? He took over for Ali Bongo. Former president of Bongo ruled the country. His son took over and they ruled the country for decades. Can you tell my viewers and listeners how many years that family have ruled the country called Gabon?
Yes, Malume, we know about that country. It started with the father, Omar Bongo, who ruled the country for 41 years.
Yes.
After him came his son, Ali Bongo. He ruled the country for 14 years, which is like only the same family. They ruled the country for 55 years. Totally, that one is just a kingdom. Right now, the General Nguema, his name is Nguema.
Yes.
The General Nguema who is ruling now as a, let's say like a president of the transition.
Yeah, transition. Yeah, they put him there as a transition leader.
He's part of the family first. You understand? He's Ali Bongo's cousin. Grew up in the family. So which means there is no really a coup d'etat in Gabon right now. No. Far from that.
But Judith, what do you mean by that?
I'm telling you.
You're confusing me over here.
That one is just a plan. They organize
a plan like how? But we saw it on social, we saw this year.
They want to keep the power to the family only. Because of what? People of Gabon, they are tired of that family.
But people are on the street with their jubilating here and there. That at least
you know those kind of things when it's happening in each and every country.
Okay.
Let's say in Africa, the first thing we are jubilating.
Yes.
Because we think maybe or we thought maybe we get a solution.
Okay.
But when you're gonna come back, now we start to know who's gonna take over. Like this time of the transition.
Okay.
Then people they start to realize, no, this is just a mafia. You understand? This is just a mafia completely because it's not about the whole army they agree. No, it's just part of a group of army which is to the palais. So they decided to do this, and it's happened the way it is now. Now the people they start to understand. No, this family they keep on ruling this country. They just try to change the face, but we are not going anywhere. We are just to the same family. Just recently followed the opposition leader.
Yes.
He was explaining about that.
Yeah.
Say the power still in Bongo's family. Nothing changed in Gabon. Even though the French people that are coming, you can see, you know what I can say. We saw when the coup happened to Burkina Faso two times.
Okay.
To Mali, to Niger. Just realize the way France react to those things. Compare the reaction of France to this coup of Gabon. It's not the same.
Okay, so Judy, so you want to say that France are just manipulated. They only just organize this thing and they form it by themselves.
You face it.
But Judy,
they are still earlier.
Hold on. If you are saying this, what about the Nyasimbe family in Togo? Nyasimbe Adema, he passed on. His son has taken over. A decade now, he's still on. The people did upright. They started upright. What was last 3 years? They do. It didn't work. You understand me? It went
because they didn't get the support. This is the problem
from France.
Exactly.
But Nyasimbe is still sitting on.
Yes. Because what? Because of his in good relationship with the France. This is the point.
Okay.
Once you're still in good relationship with them, you are doing what they are telling you to do.
Yes.
So you can be in the power as long much that you can. You understand? Because of what? They will tell you straight, no one will touch you as long as us. We are still beyond you. We are supporting you. Look, today something happened to Gabon. It's affected even, I saw it affected even Rwanda.
Yes.
Because there Kagame changed the whole army.
He reshuffled.
I'm telling you, like a 64, he sent them to retirement. Especially a guy called James Kabarebe. James Kabarebe, they started with Kagame for many, many years from Uganda. That one is his man.
Okay.
We don't know what is happening exactly. Maybe Kagame is just being afraid that anything can happen to him, but that thing can happen to him. Mostly it's going to be his people first. You understand? But in this case of Gabon, no. It's just a game that they're playing there.
Viewers and listeners, you know, this is Judy's, I don't know, his input, like his idea, what he's saying. But me, I have a different mindset about this thing which is going on. Because me, I wanted to see it. I'm seeing that there's a transmission. You understand me? Yeah.
People of Africa, you're going to give me a reason what I'm saying. The power still in a Bongo family.
I know, we know that the power is still in Bongo's family.
Why the power? This is the point. Why the power must continue to stay to that family?
No, but Judy, you forget what happened in Egypt. What happened to Sise and Musa? So he brought him. He was an army general. You understand me? He chose him to be the army general of the district when he take power. And when he finished, him, the army general, his best friend, overthrow him and put him in jail, and he died in jail. You understand me? The fact that you be my relative, that doesn't show that if you are not ruling the country well, I can't talk about it. I can't make a coup d'etat against you.
I know about that.
They always say that blood is thicker than water. But there's a way which, things are not going well. You understand me? Which your own blood can turn against you. Your own child can turn against you. You understand me? I'm not disputing what you are saying. That's your belief. That's what you think.
Exactly.
You understand?
What I'm thinking right now, because as I can see things happening to Gabon, it's just like they never change anything.
Guys,
just the same.
It's like some of you, when you know Gabon, Gabon is one of the richest countries in Africa. You understand me? They have their major resource. You understand me? Oil. They have oil. They have timber, mining of Britannica. At the same time, they are the leading producer of what? Manganese.
Yes.
So Gabon is rich in resource. You understand me?
Even the forest is very rich.
Yes.
The forest.
Very, very, very. Filter land. But why is this so? But Judith, is this a wake-up call to all African leaders?
Did you follow last time here Malema? What he's saying?
What did he say?
Yeah, Malema is calling upon the youth of Africa to rise.
So rise in violence way or what?
Not in violence. We must go out of this system, which especially Europeans are bringing.
The imperialism and all that.
Exactly.
What Gaddafi used to say.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I support this idea of we must have one currency in Africa.
Julius, this one currency issue, I think we'll bring it back again because we started it ECO in West Africa till date. But I wanted to bring one economics for him to come and explain it to us. As we being journalists, we don't we will explain it in our understanding. But for him to why that it didn't work, you understand me? But Africa is turning into something else. Judith, will you say this social media have played a lot important role in this transition which is going on in Africa now?
Very good. I can't deny it. I can't deny. You see now things are going so fast. Very quick. The information can just go quickly as possible. You understand? Long back it wasn't the case.
Okay.
You understand? Maybe something can happen today to reach another country, which will take maybe a week. But today it's just at the same time. Like as we are in Foritech now.
Okay.
You know how many people are watching and how many people are following, and then it's influencing even African youth, African people.
Yes.
This is the point. I can say that no, it's good. This social media is just playing a big role
for the transition of Africa.
Exactly.
Seriously. Judith, but one thing which I want to know, do you think the African youth now are being more advocate about what bad leadership on their continent?
They are being now.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's coming. It's going to get there now. Soon. But they are way right now.
Everywhere, people are saying, all the French people, all the French-speaking countries are saying, France should go. Hey, now they want to form allies with Russia, This thing, is it going to work?
Yeah. Let's try with other people, those we saw that they've never first of all colonized us. We gave everything to France. We thought maybe France is going to be good to us, but they just completely disappoint us. So we've got that right and freedom to change. So why they don't want? When I see that my relationship between me and you is not working, you are the only one who's benefiting out of it. So I've got the right to say, no, you must stop from here. So that just voice of African to say that, France, stop from here. We don't want you anymore. Now it's bringing a problem to African countries.
Seriously. Judith, I'll come in again because the program is called Mother Africa is in Tears. Everything in Africa, we talk about it, but let's chip in with this. Last week, there was an election in Zimbabwe, our next door neighbor in Zimbabwe. I was having problem with a lot of my Zimbabwean friends who are living in South Africa. A lot of them. Always they are saying, hey, bad governance, bad governance. But when the time comes, most of them, they didn't travel, go home and go and vote. But every day, they are complaining.
Exactly.
Hey, blah, 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 blah. Julius, that election over there, was it free and fair?
No. For me, first of all, Malume, let's be fair. There never been a fair election all over the world.
Yeah, because these people, they were blaming Zik, or what his name, Zico or Zik, this thing, that. Some of the polling stations, ballot papers arrive late. Logistic was not in good. They have to postpone some of the elections here and there. But Julius, in Africa, there is no election which have come on. Even I don't blame in only Africa. Today, Trump is going to court.
We saw it.
Even in America, Trump is going to court now.
It's what I wanted to say.
Yes.
It's what I wanted to say.
And I remember the year 2000, when Bush took over. You remember? Yes, how it went. That election went.
The most democratic country in the world.
Yes. The year 2000, 25 years ago. You remember that election? In the history of America. You understand it? But sometimes the Africans own is too, I don't know what to say.
No, we know exactly African own is West. Let's say like that. It's West. So, what happened to Zimbabwe? Myself, I'm not surprised. I know that it will happen like that. It will happen like that. Mnangagwa will continue to rule. As long as Mnangagwa was there, so it's very difficult to see Mnangagwa losing that election from Chamisa. I think the one who's going to come, then Chamisa will win.
Oh, you heard it from Judy's that the one which is going to come, Chamisa still have what? He still have. But he went on air and go and declare himself that he won the election, but the election was cheat. They cheated.
No, yes. When we are going to calculate everything according to how things were happening to Zimbabwe, you can just see by the time of what called
the late president Robert
Mugabe. So obviously the opposition party in Zimbabwe, they're supposed to rule the country for a long time. But if it's not happening, it's just because of there is no fairness in the election.
Seriously. But me, all the same, me, Malume, I take this opportunity to thank every Zimbabwean who went home to go and vote. Even the election, me, I see that it was a peaceful election because in somewhere in West Africa, sometimes it's too deadly. People lose their lives here and there. Some people stole ballot boxes. People come with guns shooting here and there before they will finish. But I didn't see a lot of violence here and there.
Yeah. That one we appreciate.
Even I give them times up for that. Honestly speaking, Judith, I thank you very much for passing through on this program.
Thank you.
Mother Africa is in tears. We'll still talk about it. Viewers and listeners, you know what to do. This is Foritech Online Television. We always bring you the updates. We don't cover the news, but we cover the way the news is covered. When Malume Aries and Judith Lefitun in studio, you know that it's always what update on Africa. Mother Africa is in tears. We will never, so far as we are living, we will use our last breath to fight for this continent.
This is our beloved
continent.
Yes.
We have no place to go. To fight for this continent, for our continent to be on top. With all this, our resources, we don't have to be living like this.
We don't have another place.
To call us a third world, this is a shame to us.
We don't have another place more than
Africans,
this,
let's come together.
Yes.
Let's come together and work. And you come as unity. We should unite. You understand me? We should unite and do things for ourselves. Because our continent is what? Thank you for tuning in and thank you for being with us. Let me take this opportunity again and thank my producer, my director, Oseo Michael Kwejo Asare. He gave me 15 minutes, but I scanned into the time. I know he's going to query me for
my director.
I know how to lobby around. All right, viewers and listeners, next week by this time we'll be here the same day, the same time, but not the same date. Thank you for tuning in.